2020 is finally coming to an end. I feel like this year, some parts of it, some days it felt like it just dragged on, and other days it felt like this year flew by. I feel like I just turned 30 a week ago and it's really been 4 months. But other days I feel like it's been a lifetime since I've been able to see my friends and my extended family and just do things that we really just took for granted every day prior to March 2020. But it's coming to an end, so today I wanted to take a look back on what happened in the real estate market this year and what we can expect to happen in 2021. Before we get into that, I wanted to take a quick minute to introduce myself. My name is Chelsie. I am a real estate expert with Better Homes and Gardens Wine Country Group, and I work with buyers and sellers all around Sonoma County. So if you are looking to make a purchase or sell some real estate or just further discuss some real estate goals, you can reach out to me. I'll leave all my information in the description below, or simply just subscribe to my channel where I post all things real estate. So without further ado, let's jump into what happened this year and what we can expect to happen in the real estate market this coming year. So the pandemic has affected people's lives across the world. We have seen economic recession, we have seen high unemployment rates, really low mortgage rates, and of course we cannot forget the presidential election. Perhaps the most surprising outcome of COVID is what it did to the real estate market. While the pandemic did disrupt the real estate market in the early spring, which is typically the hottest market or the hottest time of the year for real estate, the market quickly rebounded, and the rest is for the history books. First, we saw mortgage interest rates hit historic lows throughout the year. The average interest rate was 2.865% for a 30-year fixed mortgage. This meant that it was more affordable than ever for buyers to enter into the market, but ultimately this caused prices to be pushed up because these buyers were now able to bid even more on the homes that they wanted. Because of these historically low interest rates and buyers' needs to purchase a home that fit their needs today, the buyer demand far outpaced the available inventory, and the inventory that we did have available went very, very quickly. Our homes today mean more to us than ever before. This is where we are not only living, but we are working, we are educating our children, we are working out, and we are spending our social lives this year there as well. So buyers fled to the real estate market to try to find homes that they could use this year to help them get through the year and ultimately get them into what will be the new normal beyond this pandemic. Rounding out 2020, we saw California pass Proposition 19. Proposition 19 now allows homeowners age 55 and over to take their lower property tax basis and transfer it to a replacement home anywhere in California. But on the flip side, it now increases the real estate taxes or the property taxes on an inherited home unless the parent who is transferring the home resided in that home as their primary residence, and their children also intend to reside in that home as their primary residence. We did not see the outcome of Proposition 19 and how it'll play out obviously in 2020 because it didn't pass until November and it does not take effect until early 2021. But this is a huge thing that happened in California and that it's going to affect the real estate market moving forward in 2021 and beyond. Okay, so what can we expect in 2021? For starters, we can expect that interest rates will stay low. The economists are suggesting that interest rates will hover around 3%, so it'll be a slight increase from what we saw this year, but it'll still be very low and make it more affordable for buyers to get into the market, which will ultimately push more buyers in the market like we saw this year. We keep hearing people talk about a real estate market crash, a housing crash. Obviously, with these high inflated prices, everyone's worried this can't last long and the real estate market is going to come crashing down. But economists suggest that this is unlikely, although it is impossible to predict for sure. The low interest rates are going to keep buyers wanting to purchase, which is ultimately going to keep prices going up, which is ultimately going to keep the appreciation of homes going up as well. Although don't expect home appreciation to increase in 2021 as much as we saw it increase in 2020. Buyers are not waiting for a return to normal. Instead, they are anticipating a new normal where we live, we work, and we entertain differently than ever before. And because of this, Americans are going to continue to buy houses that fit their new lifestyle needs. As a result, we are going to see more home sales in 2021 than any year since 2006. We saw a 5% increase in 2020 in home sales, and experts expect that we will see a 10% increase in home sales throughout 2021. So I am so excited to get back to life. The life that we knew before a pandemic. Obviously things need to change and we will never go back to living life the way that we did before, but I am excited for what 2021 has to offer. I expect a lot of big things to happen in the real estate market, and I cannot wait until I can get my hair cut because I am like 7 months past due and my hair is not doing anything for me anymore. So with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for watching my video today. If you found this information useful, please give it a thumbs up, pass it along to someone else you think might find it useful, or just subscribe to my channel for more real estate updates. Until next time, guys, I hope you have a wonderful New Year's. Looking forward to 2021 with all of you, and until then, stay safe and stay sane.